Hello everyone. This week I spotted a foreigner struggling to remember the plural of the word muito, useful in Portuguese. And this is why I decided to talk about it in this video. I hope you enjoy it. Like in English, it's very common in Portuguese to add s in the end of the word to make the plural form of it. But that's not the only way. There are some irregular forms, but there's kind of a recipe that we can use according to the end of the words that will help you remember how do you make the plural of those words. Let's start with the easiest one, which is adding s to the end of this word. The words that fall into this category are, for example, words that end in a vowel, like casa, house, becomes casas. Bolo, cake, bolos. And boné, cap, becomes bonés. So it's as simple as that. Another ending that we only need s in the end of the word are the diphthongs. Like, for example, the word troféu. Troféu means trophy, and the plural of this word is troféus. Another word, pai. It becomes pais. This word is very interesting for one reason. Pais mean both fathers and parents, depending on the context. And if you pronounce it differently, if you add the accent, país, it means country. Words ending in an or ain will also have the same way of plural, making plural. We have as examples, irmã, sister, and sisters, irmãs. Or mãe, mother, mães, mothers. Enough with this, and now we're going to start the es ending. Is, or more commonly pronounced is, depending on where you live. We use es to make the plural of words that end in r or z. For example, paz, peace, pazes. Par, pair, pares. Colar, necklace, colares. We also have words ending in s. For example, gas, gas, becomes gases. Inglês, English, becomes ingleses. But that happens when the word ends in s and it's oxítona, which means that the word is stressed in the end syllable, in the final syllable. In those examples, gas, there is only one syllable, so the final one. When it's not in the last one, then you don't change the word. So, for example, pencil, lápis, the plural is lápis. You only change the article in front of it. So, o lápis, os lápis. Same thing for bus. O ônibus, os ônibus. Or virus. O vírus, os vírus. Third and fourth endings are is, is, or eis, eis. So, like the previous category, we have oxítonas, the stress is in the last syllable. If the word is like this, then you use is. If not, if it's paroxítona or proparoxítona, the stress is not in the last syllable, then you would use eis. So I will give you some example to make it easier to remember. The word barril becomes barris. Fuzil becomes fuzis. And for paroxítonas and proparoxítonas, we have easy, fácil, becomes fáceis. And difícil, difficult, becomes difíceis. If you're a little confused about what's the stressed syllable of a word, I learned that in like first grade in school. My teacher would tell us to like scream the word and see which one is the longest syllable. So for the oxítonas, we have barril, barril. So it's in the end. Fuzil, fuzil. Fácil, difícil. So the longest part is in the middle, not in the end. So the second for EIS, ace. Next we have words ending in M. In this case, we remove the letter M and replace with NS. So we have, for example, tom, it will become tons. Marrom, brown, becomes marrons. This last one is probably the trickiest one because it's one ending and 3 types of plural. And the rule that it follows is based on the roots, like the Latin form of the word, the original form of the word. So unless you know Latin, you probably have to learn by practicing. So the ending is The first type of plural is just adding s to the word. One example is the word mão, hand. Mão becomes mãos. Second, we have ães. For example, pão, bread, and pães. Alemão, German, alemães. And last but not least, ões. One example, ação, action, ações. Oração, prayer, orações. And there are also words with 2 different plural forms. Now is really the last one. So we have words ending in X. They don't change. Easy like the other one, the different type ending with S. So examples of words like that are tórax, o tórax, os tórax. Látex, o látex, os látex. And one exception to this rule is fax. Fax, the plural is faxes. So if you also didn't know what's the plural of útil, I hope that if you took notes, by now you know what's the plural of that. Now I will leave a chart with some examples that I used in this video. You can take a screenshot, or I will put the link to the image in the description box. That's it for today, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao!